board and join the team. It's time to begin. It's time to tune in. Come on, let's go. Let's start the show. So everyone gather round. Come on, let's go. Let's kick it off. 'Cause Jax is in the house. Come on, let's go. Let's start the show. 'Cause something's going down. Come on, let's go. And buckle up. The adventure's starting now. So everyone gather round. Come on, let's go. Let's kick it off. 'Cause Jax is in the house. Come on, let's go. Let's start the show. 'Cause something's going down. Come on, let's go. And buckle up. The adventure's starting now. The adventure's starting now.
Wolf, we've had some sightings here in Kentucky before. Oh wow, that's not a color I thought was coming across. Oh, but yeah, we've had a few sightings of gators in Kentucky Lake, I think in Cumberland Lake. So we've had a few here before. I can try to go find some for you. Or, better yet, Wolf, we could do a watch party stream of... Oh, what's the gator movie? Set in Lake Placid. Have you ever seen Lake Placid? That's up your all's way. That's a good alligator movie. We could always do a watch party of that if you really want to see some gators. Well, how is everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. Wolf and I recently watched an absolutely terrible PlayStation State of Play. It was awful. Sorry, even my unrealistic expectations for it, it was still completely awful. You went to Lake Placid a ton as a kid. That's where they had the Olympics, right, Sushi? Were you alive for that? What happened to Awoken? What's Awoken? Missed. Oh, I don't know what Awoken is. Isn't the game good? How does it suck? What game are we talking about? The game that comes out on the 14th. Avowed? Oh, I've already played that. It's great. I got a review copy of that game and beat it in about 36 hours. It is extremely fun. It is Oblivion, but arcadey. It's incredibly fun. Like, I honestly can't tell you how much fun I had in that game. I actually can't tell you that until I can review it. It was just okay. The state of play was bad, Wolf. You know it was bad. So that's why I started KCD 2. It doesn't come out until the 18th, Mist. As far as I know, it doesn't come out to the 18th. I got a review code and got to start playing it on the 2nd. And it was great. I had a lot of fun. I don't plan on streaming it because I played it early. I don't want to play it again. But yeah. But it's Avowed, not Awoken. We're starting KCD 2 now because Sushi was in Disney. That's what. You thought the State of the Game stream was about KCD 2. No, it was PlayStation State of Play. They announced a handful of new games, but nothing that I thought was like mind-blowing. There's a new game by the studio that made Returnal that was good. I can't think of the name of it. Wolf might be able to remind. And all we saw was a trailer, or like a cinematic trailer. You didn't even see like gameplay of it. What happened to Civ? I don't know. I'm not a Civ player. Dragon might be able to tell you a little bit more. I've watched people play it. It looks fine, but evidently it just doesn't play well. Or doesn't play like the older Civs, I think might be the greatest way to do it. Yes, Sushi, I was disappointed. There was no Bloodborne, there was no Final Fantasy. They're remastering Days Gone, which confused the hell out of me. Like, I didn't think that game got enough praise to get that, and then all the stuff that came out about the developer of, you know, he was just not happy. I can only assume they're doing a remaster because they're gonna test the waters with it and see if it gets people to buy it and interest, and if it does, maybe they'll do a sequel. Who knows? But I was actually really hoping to see like an announcement for Bloodborne or the Final Fantasy IX remake is what I was really hoping for. Maybe the Final Fantasy IX remake's never really gonna happen. That would be like the only game from that Nvidia leak a handful of years ago that didn't come to fruition. Did I see the Dino Crisis release? I did. I actually thought about getting that, but I had so many games to play right now. I didn't. I felt like if I bought it now, I would never play it. So maybe give it a few months and find it on sale and replay. I would love to play that on stream. Though the Dino Crisis 1 is a memory of as a child. I loved that game. It scared the bejesus out of me. I don't think I ever played Dino Crisis 2. It's GOG only. Is it really? Then it'll probably be on sale. Or I'll get a discount code for a game. Let's see, what games have I played? They did the main work. Oh, GOG did. Well, good for them, because Capcom, I think is who made it originally, wasn't going to do a damn thing about it. So yeah, I played Avowed. Really enjoyed that game. So I highly recommend anybody that has Game Pass to get it. Solid 7.5 out of 10 type game. I can't think of anything else that I've really played. I got bored the last 2 days and started playing Final Fantasy 13 again, which is kind of funny. There's a 4K mod that you can get, and it makes all the FMVs like 4K and pretty high resolution models. It actually looks really good. Maybe they want to do a full remake for night. That's the thing. Yes, that is it. Wolf, well, they've never announced it, obviously, right? But there was an Nvidia leak handful of years ago that had some absurd games on, like, listed on it, and everybody thought it was just a fake leak. Well, they, like, all of them have come out except for one or two, and one of them was a full remake for Final Fantasy IX in Unreal Engine, or whatever their new engine is. So, like, that's what people were expecting. I don't remember what the other game that's on there that they haven't made. I can look. The Nvidia leak games. It was the GeForce Now leak. Yeah, so on it, it had Uncharted Legacy of Thieves, which people were like, why is that coming to PC? It did. Helldivers 2, people were kind of shocked. Horizon Forbidden West, which was on it. God of War was on it. Returnal was on it. Ratchet and Clank was on it. Demon's Souls was on it. Sackboy was on it. Ghost of Tsushima was on it. Chrono Cross Remaster was on it. Final Fantasy Tactics Remaster was on it. Tactics Ogre Reborn was on it. Final Fantasy VII Remake was on it. And Final Fantasy IX Remake was on it. So Tactics and Remake didn't show up. And it looks like the only other one that's not shown up on that list was Gran Turismo 7. So it'll just be really shocking if somebody leaked that and randomly got a bunch of games on there correct, and those are the only two that just didn't show up. Yeah, it is. It's I assume they're going to, that they're probably in the background of doing it. It's a game that I play often, off stream, obviously, because it was one of the first games. So like in college and after, I like to speed run games. I fell in love with like the speed running community, and Final Fantasy IX was a great game to speed run because there was a weapon that you could only get if you got to a certain part of the end game at a certain time. It was Steiner's weapon. I forget the name of it. And I forget the time that you needed to get there. But I did that I played that all the time until I could finally beat it sub 10 hour. And I did. And I don't know if I've played it since. Like that since. I'll randomly play it again, because of the new update store. You can like make everything faster, which is nice. Alrighty, guys and girls, if there's girls out there, I think we're gonna play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I'm pretty excited for it. Excalibur 2, that's right, it was Excalibur 2. I want to say it was maybe 15 hours, 12 hours that you needed to get to that. It didn't count like, I don't think it counted cutscenes, and I don't think it counted like going in and out of battle, but everything else counted. And I only knew about it because of the Brady Games strategy guides. Yeah, maybe. I had a lot of Final Fantasy IX knowledge. Like a lot. I probably could find those files that I used to do it. But I watched a Awesome Games Done Quick, and that was the finale of it, was Final Fantasy IX speedrun, and I was like, this is awesome. I gotta do it. And I started doing it and did really well. Alright, we're gonna jump into some Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I've only booted this game up to see if it played, and it plays very, very well. It has been since the first one came out, since I played the first one, which could be an issue. It may not. I don't know if I'll remember the story that well. There's a 10-minute video I put in Discord that kind of caught everything up. But I know this takes place a couple days after the first one, and you are trying to make peace with all the lords. You have yet to find the person who killed your family, and somebody has your father's sword that you've been looking for. That's all I remember. So let's go. Let's get into this. At the beginning of the 15th century, the kingdom of Bohemia is ravaged by war. King Wenceslas IV is taken captive by rebellious nobles and his brother, King Sigismund of Hungary, lacking something. Only a handful of loyalists stand by the rightful king. I don't even remember who that is. You spend 15 hours playing the card game alone. I enjoyed the card game in Final Fantasy more than I did 8.
Keep firing!
Did I get a Nested Lands playtest email from Fanatical? I could have and probably ignored it. The only playtest email I got that I know I got is that EXO game that people were streaming today. It's a looter shooter. I have not looked into it, but I had a key to play that.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others.
Oh, this guy looks cool. I have not watched any of these cutscenes. I only like skipped through to see how it played. So let you skip the email. I watched somebody play it. I didn't listen to him, but it looked like it could be fun. It had a really good movement. Godwin. I think I remember this character from the first game.
To the battlements! Move!
Father! Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after
That's
the
Hans.
battle's
Yeah, I was gonna say
ends.
that's Hans, right? That's not Henry. This is gonna be our love interest, guys. Hans. I'm kidding. But evidently that's caused a lot of issues with people. That you can romance a man if you want. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, hey, they used to do this. Hey, they did it. I saw a Discovery Channel thing that trebuchets were not meant to destroy walls. They were meant to destroy your gatehouse rooms. Because they didn't want to destroy walls if they were going to invade and take over the castle.
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
So this is not right after the first game. Uh-oh. Okay, here it goes. It's starting to load now. Alright. This game looks good. Oh, nice. Sorry, buddy. Alright, you want me to go up here and shoot people? I'll shoot people. Is that a bad guy? You gonna hurt him? You gonna get him? Ooh, good job. Yeah, you knocked that down. Great job. Alright, I assume we shoot these people. I got him. Alright, reload. Gotta love the reloading in this. Hey look, Wolf, here's a shooter. You said you don't like shooters.
You're not up to it.
This is easy. I can just shoot these people? Oh, there was your bad guys. Can I hit? Well, missed him.
Got him!
Oh, this guy's shooting something.
They're coming inside! Conway, move downstairs. We can handle it here.
You sure? Alright. Did I reload? No. Always reload your crossbow, guys. Oh, we just shooting through here? Oh, I should keep reloading. Whoa!
Yeah, burn him!
Yeah, burn fuckers. He wants me to draw my sword. I guess I drew it. Alright. This guy's name's Dry Devil? That's amazing. Dry Devil. You think you can hurry up? Oh, he didn't make it. Oh, we can rob him? Oh, look at all the stuff he has. Doesn't have any gold, though. Oh, I should be up here.
Don't let them climb up! Knock it down!
Where? Ooh. Alright.
Drop that ladder down or they'll overrun us! You're dead!
Alright. Is this the ladder you want me to knock down?
Can't get away from me. I'll hack you to ribbons.
There we go, knock it down. That felt like a really quick tutorial. I don't think we're gonna make it, guys. Oh no. Is Hans gonna die in this game?
Fuck! I've been hit! Like, don't poke at it! Just calm down.
Oh, Dentist Fortuna, fucking you, that. Jesus.
You know nothing about this game, Wolf. Hans
You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky.
was a buddy in the first game.
The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Like, he treated you like shit in the game, and then you saved his life, and then he was like, you're my pal, you're my bro. But at the end of the first one, you are Henry, you're with Hans, and you're going to try to make a treaty, like a peace treaty with all the lords in Bohemia to stop Sigismund, if I remember right. You wanted all the lords to get together and stop Sigismund. It's not a good thing for good old Hans. No, it's not. I assume this is later on in the game. He probably still lives. But there's not much you need to know, Wolf. Because my goals in this game, as in the description, is to get paid, get laid, and slay. Several weeks earlier. Okay, so yeah. So Hans at least doesn't get shot for a long time. There's Mutt. He's your dog in this game. I remember Mutt. He's a good boy.
Oh, Dentist Fortuna, you are!
That's Hans. And there's you. You're Henry.
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
So,
Anyway, this
Wolf and anybody else,
Alden, whatever. What does
you
that
start
actually
as
Oh,
a peasant
Fortuna,
in the first game,
Fortune favors the brave.
and you become
I
a
doubt
knight, sort of.
mean? All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord
What's your
Otto
goals
von
too?
Bergov and
Okay.
ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. Meet new women.
Exactly.
Simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety.
This game is
Besides,
gorgeous.
Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere. I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir! Trotsky!
This is supposed to be kind of a based on a true story game as well. That's where we were a few weeks later
My word.
when Hans got shot.
That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Berghoff must be made of money.
But yeah, it's basically a sandbox. You can do anything you want. Like, you'll get punished for it,
Well, Henry,
but you can do anything you
forward to
want.
new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Agree, be responsible. Oh, we can like just talk.
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh?
Yeah, hell
But
yeah.
why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
No, he's not testing
He
you.
must trust you not to botch it up. Otherwise, he wouldn't send you as his envoy.
Of course. How could I
Hey,
possibly botch it
dragon.
up? There are foreign
Is it
armies
RDR2
rampaging
or is it
through Bohemia.
R2D2?
The king
It's
is
both.
in captivity, God knows
This
where.
is Red
And
Dead
here we are
Redemption
in the middle of it
in
all, carrying an
1500
important document.
Bohemia.
No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
Yes.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Sushi?
See now, there's the Henry I
Is there
know
any
and love.
specific
Well,
way you would like me
enough
to
of the
try to
chat.
play some of these
Trotsky's
things?
almost within reach.
Normally in these games I try to play
All
a charisma, persuading kind of guy.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving,
I know the
we
first
wanna
time I
know.
played it I used a shield and a mace.
Oh, those got eyes like a hawk.
I was thinking of doing something different. Maybe a sword. And maybe I didn't do bows last time, and I kind of wish I did. I wanted to try using bows more. So is there any type that you would like to see? Type of action? Look at those horses with braided
Get
tails.
ready for a fight.
Take it easy, Henry.
I'm gonna play my style. This is your first playthrough. Watch. You'll watch Co playback after my play's done. Got you.
Besides, I wouldn't stand a chance
Well, my
against
goal
them.
is to try to beat this by the 28th when Monster Hunter
Don't
comes
do
out.
Anything foolish, fellas.
And
Just follow my orders.
I've literally cleared most of my nights to play this as much as I can. I'll throw these up on YouTube, Sushi, but I'll most likely... It might be a while, and I do them in batches.
What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
Two-hand mace.
This is how we
We
greet armed
could.
strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble
I
and a
plan to
bandit, sir?
stream
It's not always that
quite a
straightforward
bit,
these
Sushi.
days.
Not just a few
Who are you
days.
people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for
It
Sir Otto
is-
von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
But I'll probably do some non-interesting things off stream. Like
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Leipa.
farm a bit.
And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Leipa is on the side of King Wenceslas,
Well,
while my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
Uh-oh.
So it would appear
No.
we are enemies.
Those lords are supposed to be with us. Right? This isn't good.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry. From Skalitz.
Alright, what's your playstyle? Soldier. Likes nothing more than have a weapon in his hand and wear a strong suit of armor. An advisor prefers to solve things using his knowledge, sharp tongue, and kind word. That's probably me. We're a scout that likes to hide in the shadows and solve tasks silently, undetected by stealth. So we are an advisor.
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe. And now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund...
I don't think those games go on sale for like a year or more.
Slaughtered everyone. Even so,
you could
I'm
buy
not going
them
to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even
on like
so,
Fanatical
we're still
or
strangers here, and armed strangers to boot.
Green Man Gaming for probably a 20% discount.
We're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
Alright, persuasion. You can solve a lot of situations by convincing the other side. In dialogues, you will have a choice of some of the options below that define how you will react. But beware, persuasion requires the other party to believe you. So you get speech, charisma, might, coercion, domination, and dread. The persuasion skill is influenced by your other stats and skills. You can find detailed descriptions in your inventory under the player tab. Many situations can be solved by reasoning with the other party. When dialogues, you'll have several options of how to react, but be warned the other party won't always believe you. Reputation with the counterparty, your coin, your stats. What were those? Okay, hold on. So it's speech, which is you try to handle the situation peacefully without might you can try to overcome as a hero and protector of the weak. Coercion is that split tongue, and domination, you make it clear to the other person that you are superior to them. Okay. Choose correctly. By choosing speech, you will try to resolve the situation using your diplomatic tongue. Or try appealing to your noble appearance. People are more inclined to believe a well-dressed lord than a beggar. Alternatively, try to convince the counterparty of your chivalry and offer your martial strength. So we told him we were an advisor. I could do we really look like bandits? However, the as envoys we're offering an alliance might be better because I have 15 in that. Let's go with that.
We want to resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. Once more, I assure
Probably
you we have
would
no
be
evil
fun, Wolf.
intentions. You can escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained there. That we can guarantee.
Very well.
Success! Huzzah! I do have a little pop in, but I mean, planted in 2K.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious.
Very high
These bandits create mayhem then vanish like ghosts.
resolution
We'll be on our way.
You won't
settings.
accompany us to the castle
I'm
to see
very
your lord?
pleased.
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. And Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out.
Yeah, it's a nervous
an
laugh.
inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God, what kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trotsky.
Remember this
Thank
guy.
you.
I
And
have
sorry
a
again.
feeling he's bad news.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Domination play, Wolf. I think I had actually heard
Come on, fellas. We'll camp
that if
here
you
on the
play the
bank.
game kind of ruthlessly,
At least we can bathe.
you get a secret
I
ending.
think almost as bad as the rest of you. And you lot are rank.
Find out from Sir Hans what the plan is. Alright. Mutt, what are you doing, buddy? Mutt,
Henry! Call that dog to
how do I call it? Hold X.
Come here.
What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah! Peace at last. That barking was a
Find something to eat for Mutt.
pain in the ass.
Can he have some of that? Have you got some food for my
Listen.
dog?
Would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Sorry. Ooh. We'll get food at Trotsky. I'll bring you something from the Noble's Feast. You wouldn't want Mutt to bite you. Let's try to do the Noble's Feast.
Listen, if you give me that sausage now, I'll bring you something from the feast tomorrow. They'll surely serve us up some real delicacies
That's
at Lord
smart,
von
Henry.
Berloff's castle.
Very
And
smart.
I'll be invited, too.
You might be right. After all, you're a noble's bastard, and Sir Hans always keeps you close at hand. All right, then. Here's your sausage.
Success!
And don't forget
Huzzah!
about me tomorrow. My favourite is boar meat with rosehip sauce and cabbage.
Alright. Did he give it to me? Mutt, where you at? Mutt. Come here, Mutt. Left alt. Feed.
Look what I have for you.
The smoked sausage. Ooh, I dropped it. It's right there. Eat it. Good boy. Hells yeah. Good job. Do you have anything to say? Nicholas of Rete? How do you like it here, buddy?
How do you like it here?
I'll tell you, it's nothing like home.
And have you ever been further than Rattay?
No, I never
Ratai,
was.
my
I always
bad.
wanted to. That's why Oates put in a word for me so I could ride along. Besides, for an adventurous expedition like this, you've got to have the right gear and good horses. And I'm in charge of them.
Where is Bohemia? Are you worried about tomorrow?
But anxious about tomorrow. How about you?
Exactly,
You worried?
Wolf.
A wee bit.
Give
But
me
we've
that
got good
sausage.
intentions. Sir Hans is responsible. And sensible, too, when it comes to important things.
Probably just
And no doubt
pulled it out of
Lord
his
von
pants, too.
Berghoff is a wise man, and he'll hear him out with a cool head. Clever folks can always somehow come to an agreement, can't they?
That's right.
That's right. And also, we're coming with an offer of alliance. I can't imagine what could happen for
We're
the
gonna go
not
play
to
some
receive.
dice. I think I saw dice
Not
over
much
here.
chance of that.
Alright. I'm done talking to you, Nicholas of Ratai. Can I just take these? I can. See, look, we can just steal. And we're not stealing. I think it says rob if you're going to rob them. Alright, yeah, here we go. I want to play some dice.
Conrad,
What?
let's throw a few dice.
I played the hell out of this game in the
How many
first one.
times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you.
Why not?
Because you cheat.
I do not.
Finker, do you cheat?
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure thing, Henry. How's about a little wager to spice it up?
What do you want to wager?
Look, if you lose, how about you pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky?
Sure.
And if I win?
Well, I've got this silver ring here I won from Oates yesterday. I'll wager that.
Sounds fair to me.
All right, it's a deal.
Let's play some dice. Oh. So if I remember this game, yeah, it sets you a goal, you score points. Let's see, if you have any dice in your inventory, you can choose them. So yeah, you can get like weighted die to help you in this game if you want. Start the game by rolling all 6 dice, select the scoring dice you want to keep, put them to the side and gain points for them at the end of your turn. Then roll the rest again. You can keep rolling until you run out of dice. However, if you don't roll a single scoring die, you lose all the points you gain. The art of the dice is to finish your turn and score points before you run the risk of not rolling a single scoring die. The first player to reach the goal is the victor. You can see all points information. Gotcha. Yeah, and here's the combinations. I think 1 and 5 are always scoring. Then you can do straights. Or 3 of a kind or more are additional. Alright, let's see if I remember how to play this.
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones.
What do we got? We got 1, 2, 3. No. I don't remember if you hold them. This is tutorial, right? I want to hold these 2, and then, oh, it won't let me score. I have to do a scoring die. Yeah, I have to do scoring. Alright, let's score and continue. We'll roll. We're only going to score the 1. Let's score the 1 again. And go. See if we can get a...
You're not afraid of anything.
Nice. Let's pass. Score and pass. 450. That's really good if I remember for the first go. Without weighted die. Oh, damn. He just kicked my ass right there.
No, that's as far as I go.
Man, we're close to getting that. Let's score and continue. We are not doing well.
If I was you, I'd take it.
I think we're just gonna have to take this and go. Did I see 3 1s? Jeez.
Wonderful.
He won in 2 goes.
My lucky dice never fail. It's mine, friend. Tomorrow, we'll drink
Let's
on
go again.
Henry's coin.
That's just great.
You can never have too much ale. Want to try your luck again?
Yes.
Same wager.
I don't know
Alright,
how we'll do the
let's
same
carry on.
wager, but sure.
Now I'll show you.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
Am I hearing wolves out there? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you have to get those in one go, or can you get those in multiples? Let's continue. So is this just going to give me 2? It is. So you have to get the pairs in one go. Because you get my sausage. Sausage has already been eaten by our pet. My goodness, he
My
had 13 on the first go.
I'm done.
Is this just like set to where you can't win? So yeah, I mean, this feels so unfair. He's just gonna get 200 right here in his first go. Yeah, look at that. 4 1s.
Ha!
He scored 200
My
or
lucky dice never fail.
2050.
It's mine, friend.
All right,
Tomorrow
I'm guessing this
we'll
is just
drink
like
on
you
Henry's
can't win
coin.
this.
That's just great.
You can never have.
No,
Nah.
there's no
That's
way you
enough
can win that.
humiliation for
Gambling
me.
on day one, you see where this playthrough is going. Exactly. I will finish. Oh, I thought I
Come
gave
on,
up.
Conrad.
Oh, I did.
What?
Let's throw a few
Maybe you should
dice.
stop gambling. I don't think I have money.
How many times do I have to tell you?
Oh, here's player. I can figure this out. I have 1403.
I
But
ain't playing with you.
Why not?
He
Because
said it
you
was the
cheat.
same. What's back here?
Oh? And how come you always win then, eh?
That's an easy one. I always win.
Hold on. Found a way to die. We're gonna play one more go.
Very droll.
Serious.
I see you've got.
Sure.
What do you?
Look.
And if I
Come on. Let's go. Yep, we're using the way to die.
We'll see whose side luck is
I have
on
no
today.
clue what this way to die does, though. It didn't do anything. Like, I didn't get anything. Maybe, does that way to die always a scoring one? Looks like it. I was trying to see if it would let me. I was thinking there was a way that you could re-roll the whole thing.
Or coward.
Alright, I'm guessing that way to die allows me to always score. Well, he's not doing so well this round either. But there he goes. Oh, he's going again because he has the way to die. Of course. Oh, he's rolling again. Bust. Bust. He busted.
Oh, come on.
Guess he feels sorry for me now. I think this is it. I think we're gonna keep that. Score and pass. Guys, we might beat him. I might beat him this time. I'm addicted to winning. Holy shit, and he just rolls an 800 and gets to go again because all of them scored.
Aye, that'll do. No, that's as far as I go.
Oh, thank goodness. I think I won. No, I'm 100. No, I won. Yes. Suck it,
You
Sir
must have a... Damn your eyes.
Tavern or whatever his
well.
name is.
Ah, what's to be done? A bet is
Got
a bet.
it.
Here's your ring.
Give me that ring. I got Oates' ring.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God.
All right, Hans, what do you want?
Henry, oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
I dealt with it.
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment. But true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for. To deal with that kind of stuff.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's see if you keep it up. But we managed the situation all
So
right
here's
in the end.
here's what I'm
Even
wondering about
apologised
this
to
game.
us. If Hannah had seen it, maybe finally stop treating me like a child.
If I'm very
Well,
skilled,
I don't know.
When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I mean, I'm just gonna
Kiss
like be
my
able to beat
arse.
everybody.
And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit?
The first
After
game was
that
all
long
about like
journey.
learning how to
With a bit of
fight
swordplay.
You're in the mood for that
and getting
after
really
riding
good
so long.
so you could actually
Certainly.
like beat
So
people.
then, Hey?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or should we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you.
So
Have
all
that ready
romance and
too.
KCD1 don't carry over here. I don't think. Like I don't know how things carry over. That's the thing that kind of throws me. Open eye. Oh, I need to put this stuff. He said put the helmet on. So if I remember right, I can't just put the helmet on. You have to put the padded cuff. Yeah. Before you can like do that and equip the training sword. Yeah. So this is like very, if I remember, like simulation of how you actually had to wear armor. You had to put that on to protect bludgeoning. This protects you from like slicing strikes. Alright, we going? Shall we sword fight?
Should we start?
Ready?
Let's go, and this is the fun part of the game.
Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. Let's get warmed up.
Okay.
I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead.
Alright, attack.
Impress me.
You can change your direction how you attack by your mouse. So he's weak on the right. Yeah, he blocked me. Oh, he blocked
Is that
me
the
again.
best you've got? I didn't even work off a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
Use a chain strike. You chain strikes by pressing the attack button while your first attack's still in progress. Press it again. Gotcha.
You want to wear me down like that?
Okay.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Hold
Save the advice
Right-click.
and try it yourself.
to just block. Do I have to like block in the same area like he... Is he not gonna block or attack?
Good. Nice.
Okay, so blocking just blocks now. Well, I think.
Good. That's the way.
Oh, that's enough.
Gee,
No one's ever
that's
won a duel
cheap
just by
shot.
blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Why
Start
the
your
opponent's
attack
attack is green with a shield symbol.
Nice, Henry.
Does it just slow down automatically?
Pretty good.
They really made this fighting a lot easier than it was.
Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it.
First, block your
I
opponent's
just follow
attack,
up a perfect block immediately with
and then
a strike.
attack immediately.
I'll show
Okay.
you.
Get ready. Strike back after the block.
Okay, my bad.
You have to
Stop
block first.
hitting me. Stop hitting me.
Good, Henry. You've got to block the strike first. Sweet. Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon.
Okay.
You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then.
Right, hit his unprotected side, the left side.
Riposte! Too slow. Nice. Nice. All right, all right.
They really did make this
I get
combat
it.
a lot
For
easier.
Christ's sake, enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager.
Thanks for the
to spice
KCD
things up.
drops, you're welcome.
How about 100 groschen?
What's to do? Hold that. I'll wager more suits me.
All right. 100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself.
I can't even hit him.
Your first hit.
There we go.
Now we're even.
God, my stamina goes down big time.
Weren't expecting that, were you?
Damn, he's getting me. He is blocking everything I'm throwing at him. I got you.
That one hit the spot.
Oh, no, I have no stamina. Stop.
One square again. Well done.
Wow. Okay. I mean, can I beat him? Oh, let's battle cry.
Got you!
Oh, I can't even get my stamina back. Okay.
You fight like an old hag!
Bastard.
Damn, he did not like me saying stuff to him.
Ow! Kurva!
Yeah, suck that. Ons. Yeah, I beat him.
Enough! Oh, for fuck's sake, you're unstoppable. Oh, you
Damn
won the
straight
bet,
I am.
Fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky.
Woohoo!
Let's go and eat. That swordplay will be quite an appetite.
Guys, I am amazing.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh,
Sword mechanics are
Seems
supposed to
this
be
isn't my
easier
day.
than the first game, where master
watching
tricks were not needed to land a hit. I gotcha.
improved since that last time in Ratai.
Oh, hello, Valish. Started playing this game. We have just started playing as well. I got pretty good in the first game with a mace. I gave up on the sword. I did really well with the mace, and so I stayed with it. But that was years ago.
I won back then too.
But I think I'm gonna try with a sword this time.
Bow.
You were unbelievably lucky.
Fight like an old hag. That's how
beating
you
me after
fight.
Just one day of training. True. I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll
You
be
think
in
I'm
the
going
castle,
full stealth?
and we'll get some decent grub.
Thank you for the follow.
Told
I
us
think
earlier I could
I
have
think I'm
shot
gonna
a
go with
hare,
swords
and you could
and
have
use the bow
cocked it
more.
like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
I wanted
You've
to
gotta have
use the
some
bow
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's
in the first
daughter when you
game,
was
and I never
shit-faced.
did. And I've
She
heard
was
that you can
pretty.
dip your
A
bow
real
into
peach. Admit it.
poisons
Only a fella was
in
there.
this, your arrows, and shoot them. So we're going a speech run on this one. So I'm assuming that this is giving me bonuses. Starting bonuses?
He was well pissed off.
We'll see.
If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away.
You started fiddling
And
with
if
the
I
bow,
hadn't
you like
left
it?
him a
You just got
fistful
some
of coins
poisons
to
to make?
boot.
Nice.
Throwing groschen around like that. Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns
Yeah,
around when
I've heard that you can
Ain't
make
that
some
right, Henry?
poisons
You
that
never
slow
gave us
people
the goods
down.
on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
and you can put your
Teresa.
dip your arrows
She lived
in
with
it
that crook
and shoot
Peshek
people
at
and
the
just
mill.
keep shooting
She
them.
saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
Is she any good? I mean, I said we're just trying to sleep with everybody we can, so let's not say I have a sweetheart.
She's brave. She saved my life when I went back to Scalitz after it was razed to bury my parents, and a bunch of mercenaries attacked me. And that's all I'll say.
Man, I don't remember a lot of this. I even watched that recap and still don't
This
remember.
travelling isn't too bad.
Just poisons mean you'll be going deep into
Apart from the
herbology.
mosquitoes.
Aye.
I think that's the fun part of it,
Apart from
Sushi,
that.
right? Getting to make your own weapons
Where were you yesterday
and your own
evening, Henry?
potions.
You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Yeah, they've done a really good job with the graphics. Almost, it actually kind of makes me laugh that it's supposed to be just a couple days later and they look so much more handsome, right? All right, so we can do a Houndmaster. No, I did that in the first game. I wanted to do something different. We're trying to be a smarty guy on this one.
Needed a bit of peace and quiet. I had a stroll around.
I want to see if I can talk my way out of fights in
Praying
this
for the
game.
success of our mission. Then I came back.
At last, someone with some sense who's not in a hurry.
It's so photorealistic.
If I always had to think everything over, but
I wouldn't have rolled in the hay with so many girls if I spent my time just thinking about it.
Thanks for the prayer, anyway.
I like everybody kind of
And what
is
about,
thinking the same way as
Time.
what I want
sir?
Henry to be.
I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What?
But we don't have
Straight
to.
back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Sure, he's an important nobleman.
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You
Their
summed that up
hair's really good
nicely.
too
But yes,
in this.
that's how it is. He's the royal
I
chamberlain.
have to give him
You fellas
credit
will
to
never
making the
meet a
hair
more
look good.
important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
and is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Oh, is this where we get to pick what we want? I said I want to main the sword this time. So let's do that. Although next playthrough might be an unarmed one. That'd be fun
Sword
to
is
just
a weapon
punch
of
your
a
way through
master.
everything.
Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
I get it. It was just a training
Reached a new
fight.
level in
Pardon
swords.
me.
Oh, sword, sword, sword.
This feels so
No doubt
odd
you're
being
going to
so
tell us
strong
again how the
already.
Phineas Ishvantoth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, hey?
Well, you know.
No, it's all
Dialogue's
right.
fantastic. You haven't laughed so
Well,
hard. I look
I
forward
wouldn't
to
want
it.
be
The
in
first one was
Ishvan's
great.
shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise,
You
we'll
like
be
to see
here
if they
for
expand
hours
the
again
map of the
hearing how
world
Martin
since
the
it's
Smith
based on
raised
real
him,
life
even though
historical
Radzig is
maps.
his real father. It's complicated.
They do, and I won't say why I know
Who
this,
help me tomorrow
that
with
spoiler,
getting supplies for the journey back?
but they do expand on the map,
Dice
Sush.
And I won. So Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning. Hmm?
Can we give Mutt some?
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
We gonna go clean? We gonna go bathe?
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
I take it something bad's about to happen then.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Probably because you did.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
Well, they're just foreshadowing tragic.
That's a view fit for a king.
Do you get to see Han's family jewels? I don't know if you get to see nudity in this.
You're right about our stench.
Probably
Let's hope this
do.
water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on.
You see the imprints there on their arm? I wonder if that is like what they would normally get if they wore armor like that.
What's
I hear women.
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans?
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans!
Come on, Henry, we gotta go. There's females, as he said.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer.
Is it C?
Follow me.
Alright,
Carefully. No sudden moves. Don't give us away.
okay. I'm down, Hans. Are they like right next to our camp? Why don't we just walk over to them? It's very conveniently placed greenery here.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing?
Get down,
Let's get
Hans.
closer.
Don't let him see you. Oh, there's a woman.
Shit! One of them is doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way.
Is this the old maid?
Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Let's throw it to the right. I don't think she heard that. That might have been a bad throw.
What is this racket here?
You go over and look at that. We're going this way. This is our don't be suspicious moment, Hans. I'll try not to mess this up, Sushi. I know we need to see the females. Hey, we're getting close. I can hear them well. There they are. There's the females. Hans is so happy. Look at him. Oh, well, hello, females. They seem to be well endowed. Of course. Of course bad stuff happens. Oh no. Oh no, Nicholas. I didn't care too much for you. No! You wouldn't play dice, so... Oh, but you played dice with me.
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
There's our old dude. No, you didn't get to live long enough to see Hans. I knew something bad was gonna happen. They foreshadowed that. Our letter. I want to know who that guy is.
Don't be a fool, Henry.
Where's the other girls?
We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
No, we gotta be hero. That's a female. You can be very important of getting our laid goal.
Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here?
That's smart, Henry.
Let her go, you pigs! The bastards with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
So are these bandits or are these the guys that we met earlier?
Enough, I said! What the fuck? She's mine!
Oh. Well, not yours anymore. Run, girl. That's the plan, Sushi.
What are you gaping at? Shoot!
Sushi, we've got
Stand there, you idiot!
to use our sword. Are they just set? We're swimming. We're Hans is swimming like Michael Phelps here. And I'm just doggy paddling. Oh, did he get hit by an arrow?
Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side! Oh, his horses, quick!
Yeah, now it's not the time to just chill out, guys. Oh, there's Mutt.
fuck was that, Henry?
Did they kill our horse as
Rescuing
well?
a damsel in distress.
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call...
That's in deep.
Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What?
Break it off.
Oh, shit.
Well, we can't
Did you
leave it
not
like this.
realize you got hit, Henry?
wait,
Don't
wait,
pull it out.
wait.
Don't pull it out. No!
Fuck!
First rule of penetrated
We've got to
weapons
flee.
ammunition. You don't pull it out.
Yeah, I managed. I'd lead the way.
Is that guy pointing at us?
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Is that the guy that stole our sword from the first game? The guy that had like the jester's hat on? First rule of penetrated weapons. Yeah, that's it. It's you don't pull it out. So you ended up with kids. See, I mean that's there you go. That's how I've
We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up.
you left it in and you got kids. That's also why you use protection on your weapons. We're just casually walking in the woods.
There's someone in front of us. Down.
I've lucked out and not had any
They mustn't get away.
kids, but
Call out as soon as you see them.
I guess the pull-out method has worked there for me.
You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled. Go around.
Oh, is this around?
Get a move on.
I'm not sticking behind you, Hans. You are slow.
And you, go to the pond. Did you
Uh.
succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond? I want to know.
I'm being careful.
Go back and give me a full report.
Sacra.
Footprints.
He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
Get to work.
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
Are you gonna turn around? Thank you.
And that skirmish on the other side. Stumbling up back, pitch back. With all your talk done behind you.
Alright, we made it. Do we keep stealthing? Oh, there we go, we vault. Hans, what are you doing? There he goes. Alright, it's like, what are you doing, man? Oh, I see flame fire up there. Get down, Hans.
No, fuck. They're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Did they see us? Hans, why did you not stealth? Hans, they're down there. Come on.
What now?
We don't stay here is what now?
Shit! Take cover!
Run ahead of them!
Oh, shit. I missed that look
Now, for
command.
sake.
You got sidetracked with side quests. This is what I expect will happen to me.
Hey, get over here!
Your alchemy's already level 25.
Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I know?
The Queen
we
of
can't go climbing into the
Potions.
rocks at night when we can't see
Is
shit.
30 still the level cap?
Just
Oh, you don't say, genius.
calm down for fuck's sake.
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me.
I see
At
now
least
why
we'll know if it makes
they
sense
let
to
you
go that way,
romance
if we
Hans.
can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile.
They fight
And
like a
watch out
married
for-
couple. 25-ish isn't. That's it. I want to say 30 was in the first game. Well, we're... Nope. Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no.
Capon. He must have fled from them through the other gorge. I have to find him.
Hans. Hans, where are you at?
Where is he?
Oh, wow, they're right on my butt. I don't have a lot of stamina left.
Oh, this looks like a way out. Hans!
Hans, finally.
God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers...
He's
popped up in
right
front
on
of
our
me.
butt,
I
dude.
only
We need to
just
go.
avoided being
We need to go.
I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
Get out of here!
Hans, you got me killed. How far back do we have to go? Oh no. Oh no. A crash occurred. Let's start this back up. How did I die there? Shouldn't have, like, it felt like that should have been like a cutscene. How far is it gonna make me go back? Surely not too far. Sometimes you go really far back, yeah. So, how do you want your name pronounced? Is it Vala, or Valish, or Hibbs, or Shibs? Vala. Alright. What games do you like to play, Vala? We are a big story focused playthroughs here.
He must have fled from them.
Like, I love, like, Uncharted and The Last of Us.
Where is he?
Alright, so maybe I should have just went faster this time.
Oh, this looks like a way out. Hans!
Hans, let's go. Let's go.
We found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody
Alright,
rocks a
we
while
beat
ago.
him well this time. Alright, here we go. Your favorite is Mass Effect and Uncharted? We love Mass Effect too. I've not gotten to play Mass Effect on stream. That's something I'm going to. Oh, we fighting. We
Fuck you,
fighting.
Horson!
Oh, I was gonna say, I just get one hit and that's it? Just enjoy playing with your friends. That's what we've done in Call of Duty. Nice. Putting butts in butts, yeah. I think our next co-op game we're gonna play on here is Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is a series of games that I've always wanted to get into and never like got. It
You know
never
the
like
trouble with an adventurous life, son?
grabbed a hold of me.
It can end before it gets started.
But this
I
one
might
has
teach you
in
how
the
to handle
beta.
a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as
Is
soon
this
as you set
Dad?
foot
Is this our
outside the
pa?
house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
Aww, I miss Pa. You like city building games. You have played a lot of scary games on stream only because you get scared so easily. It's apparently funny. Yeah, we've gone through the Dark Pictures anthology games for that reason alone. Are we dead? Is this heaven?
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits.
We're dead, aren't we?
Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Pa. Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you.
Catch a pretty wide net of games. I do too. I typically start games on stream and then never finish them on stream too.
Why?
You're dead, Henry.
Am I dead?
Yep.
Not yet.
Oh.
I'm dead though.
just the nature of it too, right? You get so hyped, you play a game on stream and then you just play 50%, 70% and stop.
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be.
But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster.
I will, Pa.
You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up.
This is when we're getting shaken awake, right?
For the love of God.
Yeah.
Wake up.
Ah.
Pull yourself together, Henry.
Love it. Let's hit all these tropes.
Oh, I thought you were done for.
Hans, where did you get clothes? From that dead body back there?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot down hawk. And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're
Stream is
capable of
full
running
of...
at all,
Your Steam is full of games you bought on sale that you have every intention to play. Same.
no idea.
Same.
Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Like, we've got to disappear.
I have way too many games.
Come on, I'll help you up.
Are we back in the game yet? Do I get to control my head?
How are you holding up?
Bad.
Not good. I feel like it's all up for me.
Oh, fireflies.
Just hang in there, damn it. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there.
That's not real.
Henry, what are you staring at?
An army.
They're here.
Oh, I'm dead. I don't care what my pa said.
One-man army of Sahan's capable.
We're gonna wake up at the end of this game and realize that we died.
Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
You're welcome, Sushi.
The gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
I'm glad to be your streamer of games you can't play. Is this Scouts? Yeah, it is. This is where Mom and Dad died.
We're gonna die here.
You survived Scouts, and you'll survive this. Come on.
Bianca.
Come on.
Yep, that's my tavern lady.
Father? Listen to me, Al. Listen
Pa!
carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else in
Father!
the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Are you mad?
Mother is in the village.
No, that's when he gave me the sword and
I'll go
died.
with you. No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Savannah.
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on.
Promise me.
Hans, let me have this moment with my dead father.
We'll make it
Yeah,
together.
Bianca. I think she was your girlfriend at the beginning of the last game, who worked at a tavern, and then she was killed in the, like, when the army came and destroyed us all.
Focus.
Please no. Yeah. See, that's Mom and Dad.
Henry, pull yourself together. Please.
It's not exactly how I remembered it, but it's kind of how it happened.
Things.
Oh, run. No.
Don't give in to it.
You could save her?
Hang in there.
I didn't know you could.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've
Remember,
got
I only
you.
played it one time, Sush, and it was
Just a little further.
maybe It was probably the same month it came out. I played it on Xbox.
Henry,
Yeah, I know.
wake up.
I didn't even know you could save her.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No,
Talk to
we
me,
can't
Dad.
stop.
Scare me. Give me a good jump. I let them down.
I let them.
Even Bianca. His
Never
head's
let
gonna
me
like snap
down.
around and say something, right?
Henry, a light. Look,
I see it.
we've got to go.
Well, I guess not. I thought we were gonna get a horror movie moment there. Maybe you're getting her confused with Teresa. You get all your women confused, Sushi. I don't know how your wife deals with it.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not.
Hey, look, it's the old hag we were taunting with.
Friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. They're... That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods.
You sure?
We're ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Hans?
Think again,
Yeah, get that sword, Henry. We're gonna stick it in. Oh, that's not.
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
Did that really just happen? Man, I'm bleeding a lot. Did she cut me? See, isn't that Bianca right there, Sushi? I was thinking she was like one of the first people that got killed. That was a pretty epic moment in the first game where you had to run on that horse the whole way.
They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone. Who?
Who burned it to the ground?
Huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now.
You're pretty sure you could save her? She's the baker's daughter, right? I think. It's been a while.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be?
Where's
Here in
Hans?
my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
I mean, I'm in no shape to do anything. Oh, there's Hans. Sweet, sweet Hans. Sweet baby angel. We discovered your bed. Nice.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
Oh no. What happened to him?
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
That sounds like Hans. Are you gonna help him?
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I'm hurting all over.
There's no part of me that doesn't hurt.
Is this the first one when we try to get in bed, Sush?
Mostly my shoulder where I took an arrow.
Little wonder then. But you're conscious and talking. That's a good sign. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better.
Get a dip.
I did my best.
Thank you for the follow and hanging out, Vala. I will,
especially at night.
I will make sure I follow you and catch you on one of your next streams as well.
And now you've moved about, it started up again.
Have a great night, and I'm sure I will enjoy the game.
Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel
You haven't
up
streamed
to
in
it,
months.
go
I'll
ahead.
still give you a follow, just in
At least
case.
We'll see how steady you
It took
are
me a
on
while
your
to get
feet.
back as well.
While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and
Does
need
his
a bite
eyes
to
look
eat.
cross-eyed, or is it
There's
just
some
me?
hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside.
Real life to drill
for
things.
you.
That was
And
me.
You'll find some of our
I was out for about a
home-brewed liquor
year.
there, too,
Kind of just came back in
case you
January a
need
little bit,
bucking up.
here and there.
Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold.
Oh yes, let's praise
What's your
be.
name, by the way?
Bushena's my name.
Bushena.
I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Terrible fall. Miraculously, you survived the terrible fall, but you lost several main level skill and perk points due to your extensive injuries. So that's how they were going to do it. Alright. You have no choice but to recover and regain them gradually later in the game. Well, there it is, Sush. That's how they did it. You're bleeding. Stop the bleeding, open eye, and apply enough bandages. Where does it show my bleeding? Anywhere? Specifically anywhere? Oh, this is how we get them up. Okay, back to 100%. We need 4. We're good. We're back. We're right as rain. I'm hungry. I don't have food on me. Well, let's put the tunic on so we're not naked. Eat from the pot? Yes. Pour
Really good.
potion.
So good I wouldn't say no to some more.
Can I get a bottle? Is there no bottle I can get? There's a bunch of bottles right here. Why can't I use those? Alright, we'll just keep eating.
Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
I mean, it feels odd just eating from her pot. What else do we have? Splash water on your face outside on the tub. Oh, nope. That's not. Nope. sorry. I'm just gonna leave that door open. This is outside? Yes. Hey look, there's the guy that tried to kill us. Let's splash water on my face. And now we're clean, right?
I feel like a new man.
Hey doggy. A growler, alright. A dead bastard? I'm gonna pick up his hunting
Be
sword.
the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans.
Let's loot his body. Oh, we're gonna take a torch. Miner's hood. Hunter's belt. Worn gambeson. Beggar hose. Yeah, we're just gonna take everything. Sir, transfer all items? Yeah. So, can I wash clothes? Equipping a pouch will open up slots that you place potions and food into. You can then quickly consume these during battle. Equipping a belt will increase the number of slots you can equip items, weapons, shields, and ammunition to. You can then quickly swap between. Gotcha. Using your belt pouch. Belts 1 through 4, pouches 5 through 8. Did I intend to keep my stream schedule or extend the stream to longer hours for this game? I'm gonna play probably until 10 o'clock tonight and the next couple nights. So like 7 to 10, maybe even a little longer if I'm like in the middle of something. But the stream will record, right? So even if you can't stay, you'll be able to see them. And then probably once or twice a week I will download them and put them up on YouTube. But yeah, I want to like play a good bit of this game the first few days. Playing all side quests you get your hands on. Yeah, I'm not gonna like be anal about them, but I would like to like do a lot of the side quests. Those were my favorite things to do in the first game. Why? What's that? Weapons, let's put it. Yeah, okay. So can I wash myself and those get cleaned? Or are those just always going to be dirty? Okay, alright, they're not, these are stolen, aren't they? Is that what that symbol is? Not sure. Is he okay?
Did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets
we like
up
that happy
again.
ending. That's what we're going for.
So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Serves and services. One's better
I
than
owe
the
it
other.
to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage
chamomile.
that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
How do I don't know that much about him. Alright.
Alright. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath
I think I'm gonna be like
leading up to
Vala
the
and
rocks.
make a bunch of
You go
potions.
along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't
Well,
think straight.
you should see him now.
It makes me
He's
anxious,
naked.
too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised.
Lord be
I'd
praised.
be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
I think I can manage.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good, but don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung
Okay.
pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier.
The
When
dung
you head out
pile.
the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
Gotcha.
I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Why would you need the caretaker if I'm just going to take him around? Oh, got a map. Yeah, look at that map. Alright, I don't think we'll pick stuff from her. That'll be mean. Grab the
Bury
body.
him without a shovel. Jenna said there should be one near the dump.
It's right here. I literally can't pick up a spade while I have him. Alright. Hey, look, a pig. Hey, pig. Would you like a dead body to eat? He can't step over a log while holding a dead body. In the KCD DLC, the protagonist builds their own village. I never got to do that. I thought that would be fun. Be interested to see if it carries over.
Ah, shit. My shoulder. This bastard's hard work. I'll put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging.
Drop him. Let's start digging. Look at old Henry go. You build those muscles back up, Henry. Grab the body. Bury. Look, is this something I'm going to have to be doing quite a bit? After quite a bit of work. We've buried him. Alright. Hells yeah. Was this another place that we could have buried him? Alright, where's the chamomile? They're all the way down there. Can we pick up mushrooms? Okay, I like that we can pick up stuff like that. Can we make it quicker? Wouldn't be difficult since it's in the ruins of the coming for. So is that where we're at? Are we in where skeletons and stuff was? I'm not sure. gonna follow this down the stream. The game is gorgeous, and then we have berries like this. Alright. I shouldn't hate on that. It's just a little weird. Can I pick up this? She didn't ask me to pick that up, but we're picking them up. I mean, that stuff looks like you can pick up. Comfrey. We're just picking everything up. If it's like the first one, right? We get skills for doing this. Thistle. I might have to find an add-on that will take out the animation.
I can't just go wandering around. I have a duty to Sir Hans.
Well, we're not wandering around. We're picking flowers, dude.
I can't just go off and leave Hans to his fate.
Is this not where it said to go? Oh, maybe I should have gone the other way. That's my bad. They still have animation cutscenes for every time you gather? Yes. Now, I might be able to look in the settings and find a way to turn it off, but yes. There's that pig again. Alright. Maybe we should have gone the other way? Is it this way? Nope. Nope. We're going this way. Alright. This way it is.
Damn. Shoulder still hurts like hell.
Well, you just dug a grave, Henry.
Now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Oh, we don't pick that. Picking concrete. Community against it. Yeah, so I hated it in what's the Horizon Forbidden West?
Flower, sage.
And then they fixed that pretty quickly to where if you just hold it down, you'll pick everything up. Is this more sage? I mean, we're picking up sage. This is the stuff I'll do off stream, Sushi. Okay, the white is chamomile.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
We're getting more. Sorry, I want more. You don't mind the stuff you enjoy on the actions? Oh, I know. It's just this takes too much time. And just because I'll play Monster Hunter doesn't mean I will stop with this game as well if I haven't finished it. I'm not going to blow past it for any reason.
feel quite hungry.
We'll have to go and get you some food. What's he barking for?
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajona's?
Did they kill her?
Who've been pillaging around the domain. They slaughtered some knight and his company yesterday down by the pond. 2 of them fled.
Are they gonna fight me?
Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you.
Let's talk peacefully.
Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knight's company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here
I
in
don't
the
trust
rocks.
him.
So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
You don't look like von Burgo's men.
You're from Lord von Bergov. You don't look like it.
Kulva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to Cold Steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
Alright, we can tell him the truth. We can lie. Which our lie is 6. You're looking in the wrong place. We're gonna tell him we sent them away.
Calm down. No need to draw weapons. I'll tell you everything. It's just like you said. Before dawn, there were some vagabonds round here. I had a bad feeling about them. They were looking for a hiding place.
What I want to know is where they are now, not where they were this morning.
We sent them to the path around the pond. Not to the rocks, but along the other bank that leads to the crossroads by the birch tree, and then into that long gorge. Decent folk don't go there. It's a hiding place for all kinds of dodgy types, so a couple more won't be noticed.
Aye, I know the crossroads with the birch tree. Oh,
I think we successfully did this.
Aye, but if you hurry, you'll be in that long gorge before dark.
Shit, I've been up all night,
Success.
and now I'm supposed to hightail it to the fucking birchwood.
I should eat something.
Huzzah! Can you believe it?
The devil take it. That's a...
Did they hurt you?
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day
I
on account
know,
of
I
you
feel so
two.
bad.
God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this
Who
is
is it?
happening.
Hold on,
Your
no.
friend was talking in a
Let's roll it
delirium
back
in the
to your
night,
Pavlena.
saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
You deserve to know the truth.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Bergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it.
She's a sweet old
I
lady.
hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't.
I hope she puts in a good word with her
Promises are
daughter.
made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. I was sure they'd see through you.
Gained
You
reputation.
thought up quite a story.
Yeah. It's a good thing I remembered those birches me and Sir Hans rode past. How's he doing? Will he be alright?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds, and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy.
I've got
Have
it.
you got everything
Yep.
for it?
I've got it.
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them.
Let's go show me how to do
I gave
that.
you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back
I know, it is a
She'd
shame.
get it done in a jiffy, but we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
Yep, I'll do it.
I'll try.
I don't know how.
I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I
I'll take the
am.
book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
I could go for something to eat now.
I could go for something to eat too. Let's wash up.
And we'll get started.
Can I pick this up? Is she gonna get mad at me? I mean, it doesn't say rob or anything. Alright. Okay. I'm going in. Start the alchemy.
First, go to the recipe book.
Let's
Now
read the
find
book.
the recipe for chamomile decoction.
There it
and
is.
remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Alright. Add the chamomile and boil for 1 turn. Grind the sage and add it to the cauldron. I have trouble reading the D's. They look like S's. So add the chamomile, boil for 1 turn, add the sage,
Get back to
and
the
add it to the
bench.
cauldron.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Hold on. Man, this is... Oh. You will need wine, 2 handfuls. Okay. Wine. Alright. There's wine.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Good job, Sushi. You're winning. Move the cauldron.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot.
Okay.
So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling.
Alright. Let's fan.
Boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up.
Okay.
Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you pick.
We need
Put them there on the shelf.
2
So you've got them at hand.
and sage. Okay. I think we're good.
All right. Let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
1, 2. You hope they make saber snaps more available. I think you can craft it,
Before
if I'm
you
not
put
mistaken.
it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
Okay.
Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames.
Okay.
All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
This is in-depth as hell.
Have you ground it?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
I hope this is good. I don't know if I boiled it long enough. Strong chamomile brew, amount 3. Nice.
Here it is.
Historically
Well, now,
accurate recipe. Yeah,
judging
of
by the
course.
smell,
That brings you back to
I'd
life,
say you
Wolf.
brewed it perfectly. Thanks for your help, Henry.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right.
You should go out
Is
and
there
pick
anything else I can do
flowers,
to help?
Wolf.
I reckon you've done all you
And
could.
then just brew
what
it.
you need now
See
is
what
a bit
happens.
of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
So, we gotta sleep here? So do you still, so it does save when you sleep in your bed. Oh, it's too much. That looks to be the best. Right into the middle of the night. There are no flowers, it's winter. Well, that's weird. Go pick them from people's plants.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Can't wait to kill that guy.
Why would I miss one sword?
Because
So my understanding, Sushi, was you could always save if you slept in your bed.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
So if you had your own place that was your bed, or you went and slept, you like bought a bed
Where's
at
my
an inn.
fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Oh, hey, here's our first woman. See if we can get goal number 2.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake.
Hello
having a nightmare?
there.
Bad dreams.
All these flashbacks are just catch-ups. Yeah, it is.
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night.
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive.
He's been flirting with you, hadn't he?
Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Better than yesterday.
Definitely better than yesterday.
All because of you.
Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh.
Henry does give off main character vibes, doesn't
you
he?
in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Ooh. A beautiful maiden. My father's sword.
Sword. The last thing Pa forged before they murdered him. It might sound strange, but I feel his soul won't find peace until that sword is back in our family.
It doesn't sound strange at all, and swords are a symbol of kings. It could mean power and responsibility, or war and ruin. After all, a sword has two edges, and it depends who's wielding it.
Yeah, it does. Thank you, I'll think about it.
Pavlina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye. That's the best remedy for many ailments.
No,
and a full
Sush.
stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table.
The guy you saw
and
in
I've
his
got something else for you
dreams
too. Come along, and we must save Ma from
had
the
it,
clutches of his lordship.
and he like wouldn't. So he had the woman for the other lord, and then he had your father, and he never gave your father. He didn't give your father up, and so like when you go to find where he dropped your father off, he kept it. There's in the Discord under announcements, there's a 10-minute video that plays you a catch-up that Warhorse put out from the very beginning of KCD 1 to the end, even including DLC, to help you get back of what it is. So I highly recommend that. Alright, in the Players tab, you can find all important information about Henry's stats, abilities, and current status. Throughout the game, you'll learn perk points, which you can use to improve your stats, skills, and warfare capabilities. In other tabs, you'll find buffs that can temporarily affect Henry's status, your reputation in places you've been, recall combos, or check the status of your animal companions. So I have 10 available perk points. What do we put them in? Why is my charisma so low? All right. I'm going to use the bathroom. We are going on break, so go to the bathroom yourselves if you need to. Alrighty, we are back. Alright, so what am I missing here? It says I have 10 available perk points down there at the bottom. You can use to improve your stats, skills, and warfare. Okay. Oh, so I can only get them in things that I have these little marks. Quality speaks for itself, but you still know how to help it along. When selling weapons, armor, or clothing that are in near perfect condition, you'll gain 10% more money. Silver tongue. They stay. You get a +4 speech bonus when haggling, making it easier to negotiate. What are these? Charming man. If you gain reputation, the increase will be 10% higher. I think that's probably a good one. Alright, how do I... Do you really want to learn this perk? Yes. Okay, so you had to choose between the two. I got it. Skills, we've got skills here. Skills, combat, combos. We can't learn any of those. Alright. So I already know these, right? So this is this. Head protection. If you're wearing a helmet, blows to the head will cost 20% less. Blocks will cost you 20% less stamina when your shield and weapon will wear down 20% slower by blocking. That's a big one. Swords. Opening strike. If you successfully wound an opponent by a strike to an uncovered zone, it will be more difficult for the opponent to block your subsequent attacks. Precise attack. With fully charged sword attack, your sword fighting skill will count 3 higher. So your attack will not only be stronger, but it will also be harder to parry. Ooh, these are tough. I think we're going to go with opening strike. So you can only pick one or the other. Is that what it seems like? Skills. Alright. What's survival? You can sell herbs, games, hides, and trophies for double the price. Quality of beds increases for you the higher your survival skill is, but at most this perk will improve the quality of the bed to 50%. Scholar. Cushion. The buff from sitting has an increased comfort effect of 50%, so you can study faster. Alright, alchemy. Raw food and herbs you have in your inventory will spoil 50% slower. Yeah, that's probably what we're getting. While brewing potions, your energy will slowly replenish and your nourishment will not decrease. It's also good when you can sell the potions you brew for 30% more. Nope, we want inventory to not spoil. So I can't get any of these after that. Do you know why, Sushi, by any chance? Let's do this cushion, I guess. Let's do main stats. I don't remember the way that worked in the first one. Alright, so I've got 4 available and then 4 of these. I mean, I guess we'll just use them all. Alright, craftsmanship. If you sharpen a weapon at the grindstone to a condition of 98% or higher, the weapon gains a bonus effect that increases its slashing damage by 10%. This effect will remain active as long as the weapon's condition stays above 75. That's good. If you wear boots repaired by yourself, sprinting will cost you 25% less stamina. Armor and clothing that you repair yourself with the armor's kit will make less noise when worn. This effect lasts until the item's quality level drops. I'm gonna do this razor sharp just because I don't know how to do the other stuff yet. Drinking. If you were meant to get a hangover while sleeping, now you won't. Plus, when you're drunk, all the beds are 10% more comfortable. Under the influence of alcohol, you'll be less likely to be injured by falling from a height because the patron saint of drinkers has a protective hand over. That's funny. Horsemanship. Melee attacks from horseback will cost you 15% less stamina. Repair with the cobbler's kit will be 20% more efficient. Additionally, because you know pouches and satchels, you'll have +1 bonus on the thievery skill if you pick pockets. Yeah, I want to be sneaky. Let's be a sneaky snake. I think we're gonna do the sell thing. I don't know how important the other one is. Alright, so we've got all of our perks. What are we supposed to be doing now? Join the others for breakfast. Oh, I'm hungry. Can I eat this real quick? Okay.
Look who's finally up.
Hey,
Henry,
Hans.
come and join us.
Let's sit down.
Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I've noticed I need
Glad
to
to see
flip
you
the
too.
camera, don't I?
I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking.
I'll have to do that later.
Even this water now tastes like
It's
the
nested.
finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bajena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The 3rd time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Nope,
Now,
that didn't
Henry,
work.
don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your
I'll fix it later.
heroic deeds.
Sir Hans? Yeah, let's
Well,
go.
there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
Brutal cutthroats.
You haven't come across them. They're savages from the Hungarian lands. The core of Sigismund's army. Who knows what heathen gods they pray to? They hold nothing sacred. They pillage, rape, and murder. They razed my hometown of Skalitz to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zhelyov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice.
I like this girl.
The thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them.
Where are we if these ladies haven't heard of?
You must have been seeing double.
I
As I
agree.
recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth.
I was thinking
and
we
had
left our
bows and
area to go
armor.
to this
Might as
new
well have
area.
been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See
I think in
now,
my
you've
original
finally learned.
playthrough, I didn't kill him.
Ah, it's just this kind of
I just
motto
snuck
of
in at
ours.
night, cut him out,
Fortune favors
and
the
we
bold.
left.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests, they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanosh as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
Ah, but you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Sir Hans took an arrow to the knee.
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle
I remember
to get
that was really
inside
cool.
and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
That he did.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two.
We have.
As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
How did you beat that cutthroat?
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falcon and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Did the old
Once
lady
we get
kill
back
him?
to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an
It's a
important
nice way
mission,
to,
and we
like,
cannot afford to dally any
let
longer.
you know
We
how
have to get to
close these
Frosty
two
as soon
are.
as we can. How far is it from here?
For people that haven't played
Once
the
you
first
climb
one.
the hill above Geleoth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
I appreciate it.
Jenna, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight.
Hey, Wolf, are you
have
still
my word
here?
of honor.
I had a question
now
for you.
you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And
Oh,
thanks
we
for
gave her the
everything
spade.
you've done, Bajana.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when
Hey, a
you're in
weak
danger
savior
or
stops.
don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see.
It'll
It's not all that
save
hard to
you
brew.
trouble.
With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana.
Hey, we got the recipe
This
for
will
it.
come in handy.
No doubt.
She wants to
But we
thank
better
me.
get going.
Yeah.
Hans is right. We're very glad we
Yes,
met
she
you.
does.
And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
Wolf, does,
And you too, sirs.
Wolf, does that mean that you
As Henry
won't
said, may
buy
God bless you for your generosity.
Monster Hunter the day it comes out?
And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna take the
sir.
apples
Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein.
and the onion.
Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
Can I have the bread too?
Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got
And
held up in
bacon.
Toskowitz.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
I know, but I was going past and I thought I'd...
What do you want to do, Hans?
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
We have to go back for Mutt.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right
Well,
now.
He saved my
I
skin.
think it is.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
I saw Toth at the pond.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth?
Yep, I thought that was him.
Yanking my pizzle. He's long since over the hills and far away.
I saw him.
I tell you, I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people.
You didn't buy Worlds until it fell to $20. You can't play online anyway because no PlayStation.
And I'll get him.
You need one for that?
We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too.
I will yank all the pizzles, Dragon.
Around here. But I see you haven't wasted
the pizzles will be
any time.
yanked.
You found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
That's fine, but I want to make Savior Schnapps first. No! Aww. Give us a kiss. She gave us money. This is also what you get for not fixing your computer, Wolf. Is Soulless, I don't know if you're still here. Are you getting it as well? Did you guys get me like into Monster Hunter and then you're just going to abandon me? Oh, we're gonna get a title drop, guys. They're only letting people play online during the beta for free. Wow. Warhorse Studios. Oh, Dragon, I got something you might like. Sushi might like it as well. Have you seen where they think they know what Warhorse's next game is? They've already said that they're starting on it. Warhorse Studios got bought by like THQ. And they were moved under the same studio that has the rights to make the next Lord of the Rings game. And the head of this studio, the creator of it, was seen in a video wearing a Lord of the Rings shirt. Could you imagine this style of game in Lord of the Rings? I think that they have different groups, Sushi. I know that they've already got a roadmap for multiple DLCs. So, are you getting Monster Hunter when it comes out, or are you waiting a while? Older women like us. You bought it already. Good. So me and Soulless can play Wolf. Oh, hello. Hello. Yeah. Oh man, that dog did not want us to be up on that woman. Music's amazing. Solus, I would like to figure out a time for me, you, and Wolf to play the beta this weekend together. We don't have to do it on stream. I just want to play it with 3 people. Dog is a pizzle blocker, 100%.
Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
It's almost like that dog was chasing a rooster. Blocking that rooster, yeah.
It's closed.
If any of your followers has an extra 3070 you can test, send it your way. Yeah. Sorry. Does your motherboard not have onboard graphics?
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord.
I feel like this is not smart. I feel like those were not bandits, that they were actually like
Open the gate! I am a messenger from
ordered by this
Sahanas
lord.
Shuklaika.
Who's gonna turn over here? Oh, it's just a guard. I agree, Dragon, but that will help him figure out. He threw shit on him. I'll help him figure out if it is the graphics card or not, is what I was getting at.
Do you know who I am? No, we fucking don't. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir?
Looks like Henry's not doing very well.
There's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
Well, if it is your graphics card, you could always open it up, pull out your graphics card, and let it load through the motherboard. That way you can at least access your computer.
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What?
He's got shit on his face. I can't stop laughing.
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
What's that? Go to a watch house? You would totally fireball that gate? I know.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Hans is an ass.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
Well, let's go rob some people.
Fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? Oh, I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
We have to get our letter back. First, we need to wash and change.
First thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
We can earn some coin.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
Yep, you would. What? No. What shame. We were ambushed.
Stock. We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
You're not to blame for the deaths.
It's not your fault they died. Don't blame yourself.
We have to take care of their bodies at least. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are.
Is the food I took from the old lady, do you think, probably
Stuff.
is
there's
bad
meat
now?
in that, and there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
Ooh, did you see a beauty back there? She's the one we saved. Look at that.
What is it? That's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for.
Fine bear of that witch. Wench!
Oh, I tell ya. What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
Can I clean up first?
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds.
She's got huge tracts of
Don't
land,
worry.
yeah.
I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Oof. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
I'm sorry.
I heard some talk about your captain.
Oh?
That's why I said I wanted to wash first.
Oh, hi.
Alright, we don't stink anymore.
Get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ!
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment, then. I'll be right back.
Oh, no, Catherine.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember.
Yeah, you do.
Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by bandits.
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
You were attacked by the pond.
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we, as it happens.
I have no idea what you're on about.
Come
I work
on,
at the
lady.
castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
I don't know why you're trying to. We're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. You're lying.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon
You
you weren't
failed
looking
it.
too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Well, I'm
Here's
not
your
getting anywhere with
wine.
her.
Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please.
Ooh, don't do that, Henry.
I know you were there.
You gotta ask for
I need your
consent.
help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
Guess we're going to a wedding, boys.
Lay your hands on me again.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Have you seen her? Why are you not gaping at her?
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Always ready.
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
This is how we get stronger.
It's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
Yeah, I think it's been pretty clear.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Skallets.
Skallets.
Never heard
There's
of it.
your answer,
I ain't
Sushi.
been
They've never
further
even
than
heard of
the back
Skallets.
off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
Is this the only tavern?
Is this the only tavern here?
In Troskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid their bills.
Yeah, sorry. I heard about a wedding.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Troskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
Skallets was a rather sizable town. Odd people have not heard of it within the same kingdom. Maybe we're in a different kingdom. Who is Samin?
Who is this? Semin.
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort
But
in
I
the
agree
village
with you,
belonged to him.
Sushi.
Old Jan Samin is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
But Sushi, you know why we have to just accept it? Because it's a game. Where's the wedding gonna
Where's
be?
the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
I hope it does. The game does a good job of not making things timed everywhere. Can I get to the wedding?
Can I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
Will he be there?
Will Lord von Burgov be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samain is his vassal.
His vassal.
That's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Alright, where should the
Where do
sacks
you want
be?
the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there.
Okay.
But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you. So you don't do yourself...
Because it's a game is definitely part of co-culture. Yeah, it is.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that.
Alright, I won't.
Aye, coming right up.
Alright, where's this? Where are they at? Hey, come on, Hans.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
Exactly, Hans.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Burgov is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, from the local noble family, is
Let me
getting
tell you,
married. He's marrying
if
the
the
local bailiff's
quest
daughter.
for the wedding
It's gonna
is
be a
not
big
titled Wedding Crashers,
Should some wedding
they've
in a
really
shithole near Trusty be
botched
of any
this game.
interest to us?
Because it looks like von Burgov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Exactly. I'll think of something.
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time.
Nope. I
We'll
need you to
ask
just
the
get up.
locals and see.
There's something else we have to
Empathies.
sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Log sacks?
He won't do it, will he?
Yanking
This
my noble
dick.
pizzle.
I'm serious.
He thinks that we're gonna
work.
sleep
I'm a
together
noble.
later in this
Someone
game. He's out of his mind if he won't help me with this. Nobody will recognize you. Nobody will
Come
recognize you.
on. Nobody will recognize you.
Maybe not now, but what about later? People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up,
Hans.
word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar, as if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Oh!
I think we like get at him.
You know, sir, not everyone is born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Ordinary people have to work their whole lives.
I didn't think he'd go that
So
hard
you
though.
should be able to manage it too. At least for one day.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law.
Oh, now he's bringing
Oratoris,
religion into it.
The priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
I mean, who I learned nobility, feudalism, and something. 3 states of man and farming. Okay. Where do I fit in? Let's guilt trip him.
Good question. Before I'd have said you were a peasant, but it turned out that you're a noble's bastard. And you're pretty handy with a sword. And you've even been in a monastery.
I'd rather forget about that.
You're a bit of
I never got to do that DLC.
But if you get your hands dirty with labor, it wouldn't be such an offense against divine order as in my case.
I think it was DLC.
Noble status and that. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
You're really not gonna help me.
Are you really not going to help me? It's just a couple of sacks.
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you about Bella Torres and the natural order of the world?
Fuck this guy.
I simply cannot carry
Come on.
sacks.
Stop behaving like a brat.
We don't have time for your spoilt brat manners now. Either we get to work, or we'll be stuck here forever.
Manners? I'll put manners on you. It's not long since I had to drag one sack through the night, and if I hadn't, that sack wouldn't be here now. So I think I've done my fair share.
Oh my
I
god.
mean it, Henry. Stop trying to push me.
Suit yourself, then. Right. I'll get to work. Alone.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back
No.
later.
Hell no.
How?
You ain't giving me any
Giving me a large
scratching.
estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog.
No, you
As
won't.
soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
I know, my dear Henry.
There goes his lesson in
such is
humbleness.
my
Yeah.
nature.
Alright, can I eat?
Innkeeper, a beer!
No, they won't let me eat? Okay.
Oh, I feel a bit sick.
Where is that bloody innkeeper? Oof! That isn't half heavy. Oh.
Will this, like, make me stronger? This should make me stronger. Okay, she said the second door. Is this the second door? Yep, there's... I'll put it on the plank too. I don't know if it does make it or give you like strength, but it should.
It was pissing down. All the more reason to leave it be, no? Aye, but the weather had been stormy for a few days, so one of the branches snapped and
I learned greetings. Alright, fellas. We're gonna do this. And then I'm gonna talk to that, the brother of that lady. And then I might have to call it for the night. It is getting late. I do have to work tomorrow.
That was our company, but the 2 of us managed to get away.
How late can you stay up, Sushi? On like
Maybe because you've got no way to
on Friday.
We lost everything. How hard is
Hans,
that to
don't
understand?
screw up here, please. I like that I keep putting it in the same place. Hey. Hey, innkeeper.
What did you say?
Oh no,
See you again.
Hans.
It was their own fault.
You can stay up till your body gives out. Gotcha.
Themselves. What the fuck are you trying to say? Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trusky.
I'll probably stay up longer
Making camp in such
Friday
an
night.
unprotected place is suicide.
Maybe even
Where else were
Thursday,
they
because I
supposed
don't
to
work
make
on
camp, smart ass?
Fridays.
Somewhere
so
in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond.
maybe
Only
not.
a fool would
I do
that.
have to get to bed early and get up and do D&D for Dave. calm down.
Calm down, both of you.
I am perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and
Oh,
raving.
Hans, don't get us in a fight in the middle of the
There's no
village.
point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military
Your
strategist.
wife has Friday and
I
Monday
don't
off, the
believe a
slacker.
word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you
Sounds like a you problem,
but
Dragon.
I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, Hans.
Oh, you want to come to the
That's
wedding,
slick.
do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance.
Oh, we're going to the
And you can
blacksmith.
stop spouting your pathetic lies.
We're gonna make a good sword.
Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh,
Hans.
I'm so scared. Hey, you! Get your
I didn't make a
sweetheart
decision.
and fuck off out of our village. Both of you.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth
Oh
with broken
no,
fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Oh, they're pushing. Oh! Damn, Hans.
I'll show you.
Oh shit. Yeah.
You know much for a fucker.
Get him!
Nice strike.
Take that fucker out. That's it.
What are you waiting? Yeah! Don't spare him!
Nice strike.
Nice. Got him down. Whoa. Stop.
You scum!
I know much for us, fucker.
Damn. Got multiple guys on me here.
Nice strike.
Fuck you!
I'm all yours.
Why'd you do it?
I'll be done with you in a flash.
Man, my stamina just goes down hard.
You shouldn't have fucked with us, you bastard!
You'll kick the bucket, you shit. Nice strike.
Shit. He's nearly got me. I'm gonna get you, you horseman. I'm all yours.
Alright, okay.
Fuck you.
You have another one? Stop ganging up on me.
Don't spare him!
Send my greetings to the devil.
Yeah, fuck that.
No match for us! Fuck.
Alright, okay. Uh-oh. I kicked ass.
What's going on here?
I want that to be known. I kicked their ass. Oh my god, Hans. Oh shit, Hans.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
Oh no, we're both in the
You
stockades.
behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak... You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle, but no. Not his lordship. You've got a nerve.
If you hadn't have played the hero,
This is
you would have been
hilarious.
there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Shut up! Or you get a whipping too.
What do we do now?
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only
one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
Who started quarreling?
What? Who started quarrelling with the locals in their tavern?
And who was too scared to speak? Well, if it
Everyone in
hadn't
this
been
town
for
is gonna
me,
get
we
flogged
wouldn't
as
have
soon
even
as
been
you
in that
recognize
tavern.
it. I know.
We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame?
This is
You're
hilarious.
just a simple peasant who has
I
no
love it.
idea how the world works.
Let's stop arguing.
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing.
This is definitely
It'll just
haters
make
to
things
lovers kind of
Fuck you. I've had it up to
things
here
we're
with
going
you.
here.
With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Oh, that you drew the line talking about him. Swearing at him.
That's enough! Don't you fucking realise how badly you've been wronging me all this time? I bend over backwards for you. I tolerate all your stupid fucking whims, and what do I get? Insults and accusations. But right from the start, you acted like you were on some nobleman's outing. All you cared about was whoring and boozing. You know full well the ambush was your fault, and now
This
you're
was
kicking out, so you
this
don't
was
have to
pent
admit
up
it.
frustration.
What do you...
But let me finish. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth like you, but unlike you, I'd have managed to deliver that message. And that's because I'm responsible and know how to behave in a way that doesn't make me feel ashamed. In a way that would make my parents proud of me.
Which parents do you mean? Radzig?
Aye, Radzig, let's say. Nobody could be proud of you, Capon. Nobody.
Oh, damn, Henry. Oh, no. Is there a bug we're not getting dialogue?
We'll see who's proud of who.
The next morning. You think you could sleep like that?
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
I think he means it too. Is it the Lord?
Isn't that? Oh, so what's up?
Hey! Open Bogo!
That didn't quite work out like he was hoping.
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do? You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Well, screw you, Hans. Do I get my stuff back?
If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Be right back. Oh, crime and reputation. Every one of your actions has consequences. If you commit crimes, the world around you and its people will react to them. What is a crime? Anything an honest Christian should avoid to consider a crime. One must not kill innocents, steal, break into other people's homes, harm people or domestic animals, and disturb their peaceful lives. Consequences of crime. If someone catches you committing a crime, they will report you to the guards or engage in a confrontation themselves. You aren't safe even if no one catches you red-handed. People aren't stupid and they might deduce it was you who did it. You can find your information about reputation in the player card. Reputation affects how people treat you. If someone likes you, they'll greet you kindly, and merchants may even give you a discount. On the other hand, if they hate you, they may not even talk to you. You can improve your reputation by completing tasks. You can make it worse by committing crimes and acting dishonestly. The way you behave spreads among people, so if you help or hurt one person, others in the area will soon hear about it. Improving your reputation. A bad reputation can always be remedied by paying an indulgence or a penitent pilgrimage, which can be imposed by a priest. There's a lot of crime going on in an area. People will become more vigilant, arm themselves, and guards will call in reinforcements. Once things have been settled down, everything will return to normal.
I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Henry?
Yeah.
It's about time. Come here.
Don't cause any trouble.
You don't look like you're in a rush anywhere.
Who is this? What do you want of me?
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskovitz.
Oh, you're welcome.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
I suppose you're right.
You're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Who's Tomcat?
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Me too. Think he might teach me something.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offense, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor mum said.
Where can I find him?
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble.
Well, we're
for
gonna
them,
go to
so they're
him
careful.
soon.
Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue.
That's a tomorrow
Otherwise,
task.
Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Alright. What's your name?
Hey, you.
What's your name?
What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
So you're a wanderer.
You're something like a wanderer.
Nah. I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern. But I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller, or a nomad. But don't say it too loud, the locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from
It
place to place
does.
and take their home with
People
them.
don't like different.
To see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Where are you headed?
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
Why did
For
I get
work, to the city.
a reputation
I'm tired of serving landholders.
down?
They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
Which city are you going
You
to?
said you're going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet.
Huh.
But I won't be troubling her long, just until I find a way to make a living.
Why are you helping me?
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because
Aw,
you look like you
she's
need it.
sweet.
I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
Glad to have
Oh,
met
well.
you.
It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
I hope so. She was sweet. Alright, if you noticed, the main quest is Wedding Crashers. Alright, so it's find a way to get into the wedding party, get into the wedding party with the help of the blacksmith or the miller. Got other quests it looks like we can try to get. Alright, do I have my stuff? I do have my stuff. I was just looking at the... This has charisma on it. Okay, so alright, that is that. Okay, so these are 3 different versions. Let's do one with the Gambinson. Okay. I think we're good. Is this the tavern or is this the that's the blacksmith probably, right? Oh, there's a quest up in here. It looks like.
Greetings.
It looks like you have it. What's new?
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I heard something's going on in Takoff again. Project the Innkeeper is probably coming up with some mischief to pull on the Zhelyevites. Will they never cut it out? Their bickering is making work for me. And now I've been visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field.
Uh-oh.
Just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean more? You sound like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Most of them are von Burgo's men. Also, if it wasn't bad enough, that gang of bandits is rampaging through the region. Now someone's stealing cabbage from the peasants.
Oh no.
What a disaster.
Cabbage?
Aye, and the
We need
peasants
to
won't stop
help 'em.
bugging me about it. I was just visited by a peasant from Jadar. He's been talking my ears off for God knows how long. Say, do I really have to do this? Do I have the time to look for some moron stealing cabbages? And that's about
Why am I
it.
losing
That sounds
reputation?
interesting. Thank you.
Is it because I stink? Let's go find a bath. Hopefully I can find one. Is this it? This is a bath, yes. looks like he's got a quest for me too, maybe. Oh, he's robbing him. No. Lockpick. No. Hell? Are they gonna get mad if I walk back into here where the tavern is? It must be closed for the day. Alright. So I'm there. There's a tipster inside. Okay. Oh, is this the tipster? Oh, he's a musician. Where is it? So it's down here.
Greetings.
Hi. Oh, she won't even let me talk to her. Oh, so they're just point of... Well, hold on. It looks like it should be in here.
What the hell? Raus, du Bastard!
Why is he mad at me?
Welcome. You
Okay.
can buy everything you need from me.
The map is much more
excuse the
colorful than
selection.
Moria. It is.
A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods,
He
the
must
horse
have been
got
the-
spooked.
the quest giver that I
Wagon
couldn't
tipped
find.
into the pond. I salvaged some things, but the rest is now in the pond.
Where did your wagon tip?
Where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the Katchak Pond, beyond Jelioff. You can still find it there. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off. But what can I do?
Do you have anything of value?
Were there any valuables in there?
You bet. Lord Simeon ordered all sorts of delicacies and precious
Ooh,
spices
this could help us get into
from
the
me
wedding.
for the wedding feast. And for Taylor Bartushak, I was carrying expensive fabrics to make dresses for the occasion. If you only knew how much coin I spent on this.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Sorry to hear that.
Me too. But what can I do? So, what will it be?
What's over that
I
hill?
wanted to ask you, what's on the other side of that nearest hill? I'm not from here, and I'd like to get my bearings. You look like a merchant to me, so you probably know best.
Ja, natürlich, you're not from here. Everyone around here knows that, after what happened in Betty's Tavern. Aber das ist deine Sache. That is your business, lad. Also, what do you want to know?
Is there anything I should
Is there
avoid?
anything I should avoid around here?
Certainly. Stirring up trouble and sticking your nose into other people's business. Here in the village, we don't care much for outsiders. If any do come, they better behave.
I understand that, but we were ambushed by bandits. So I wanted to ask if you know anything about that.
Ach so, ich verstehe. The woods have been full of all manner of rebel recently. That is all because of the war. Verdammte Schurken.
So you've already heard about these bandits?
About those ones in particular, or about others. They are all just gleichen Scheißkerle. Every time I go to the town, the bailiff must send an armed escort with me. It makes life difficult.
So the roads aren't safe?
Ja, das kann man wohl sagen. Herr von Bergo should do something about it at last. But Herr Otto spends more time in Prague than here. And Chamberlain Ulrich... Ach, lassen wir das.
Alright. Let's end the dialogue because I don't have anything to sell.
Freund.
You too, my friend. Find out what happened to Mutt. Go see Tomcat. Get into the wedding party with the help of the blacksmith. Where is the... Didn't we get a wedding? Like, didn't it say something? Or not a wedding, the cart? Tasks? Alright. I thought it told me something about that pond. I guess not. Ooh, the POI tipster's over here now. Can I just pick up flowers like chamomile here? Nobody's gonna get mad at me? Dandelion. I do need a mod that takes out that animation.
What a day.
What did I need to make the savior schnapps? Crafting. Potions. I thought it gave me... There. Learn. Yes, I want to see it in the recipe book. What do I need? I need nettle and belladonna. Well, we don't have any of. Hey, we reached a new level. So it said that this goes bad. So that's our condition. What happens if it goes bad? Oh, let's go talk to her. Hello, lady.
Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something, wait till I've stopped being angry. And if you don't have anywhere to sleep, they'll look after you in Jellion.
Okay, I guess she's angry. This is Nettle. I don't remember what Nettle looked like. Poppy, though.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
Reply.
Greetings.
Wormwood. Different mod than this one? Yeah. Hey, there's Nettle. I don't remember what Nettle looked like. Is it the green stuff? Is it hemp? And we need belladonna as well. I was thinking that purple was belladonna. Maybe it's blue. Is this it? Can't I pick those up? Those look just like they should. Oh. They're all probably looking at me like, what is he doing? Eyebright. I guess I'll pick up some Eyebright. I was wanting to make a savior snap so I can save and then call it a night, but I just want to see how that works. Why do plants look like they can be picked up, but they can't? There's sage. I probably shouldn't pick any of these, right? Well, it's not like I can pick those. I feel like I'm getting screwed. I can sleep in that. I do have savior snaps on me anyway, though. Maybe I just...
Halt, search. Show me what you've got on you.
Oh no.
Go ahead and search me.
Do I
I've got
have?
nothing to hide.
Everything in order.
Okay.
Carry on.
That guy looks like he's been punched pretty good. I was just kind of looking for an alchemy setup, but I don't see it anywhere. Oh, there's dice. Maybe we'll go play a game of dice.
Aye, coming right up.
We'll finish this quickly.
Let's play
I
dice.
have a bit of coin again.
And then we'll call it a
I'd
night.
like to throw it around. Should we play dice?
What game would you like to play?
Without a badge. Oh, I don't have any.
Let's play beggars.
And do you have enough money for it?
No.
I reckon I don't.
Damn it, I just wanted to play.
See ya.
I'm seriously curious about you, lad.
He said quite a things of the past.
What's going on? I didn't do anything. Look at the kitty. Hi, kitty.
That won't work on me.
I almost don't want to get around him and then get caught.
Which king would that be? I don't know exactly.
Alright, we're gonna go try to sleep in that one bed, if it'll let me. Hail. You result of a bad hotel room charge. Oh no. Who watched porn and got caught? Okay, I'm going to assume that we can just sleep in this. It's out and back in the middle of nowhere, nobody's around. Yeah, I'm just trying to save. Does it say it saved? No. Can I just save and quit and that be it? Let's eat before I forget though. What's the worst food? I'm just trying to get my nourishment all the way up. There we go. I think just... Are you sure you want to save and quit? Alright, so you can just save and quit. Alright, you don't need savior subs if you're gonna quit. You missed a good part of the stockade. You did. But we're good. Could have tried to sleep with that woman from the castle's bed? I will. Trust me, Draken. That's my main goal now. Mind you, TikToks where a couple gets called out for watching the porn Harry Potter and the wife gets mad that he watched Harry Potter. That's funny. Someone got 2 margaritas and a beer under your room number, but not your signature. Yep, I've seen that happen quite a bit. Well, Sushi, I had a really fun time with this. We're going to continue it. And Dragon and anybody else that's still hanging out there. Well, I'll stream tomorrow 7, probably 7 to about this time. And now that we're done with the intro, it looks like we can pick up and do a bunch of stuff now. So yeah, we'll see you tomorrow from 7 to about this time, and same for Friday. I'm not sure about Saturday. We will see. Depends on what I have plans for that day, and I won't know until closer to that time. Thanks for the fun, and have a great night. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I am very glad that we get to start this. I need to go give Vala a follow. If I can, if it'll let me. But, yeah, I'm glad you guys had fun. We will see you tomorrow. You'll be looking at the playback for a brief part you missed. Good. I promise I didn't talk bad about you. Promise. I hope I didn't talk bad about you. At least. Yep. Send Garnet and the kids some love as well. See you, Solus Wolf, if you're still there. And Sushi Dragon, I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Join me on a fantasy with great as a god of war. Crafting, hunting, mech, dragons, see horizon, zero dawn. Let's go. Adventure's going to the last of us who will survive. In the world. In the world. In the world. In the world. Come on, everybody, follow me.